Step to the front of your mat. Kneecaps face forward. Hands to your heart, inhale. Let out a deep exhale as you set your own personal intention for this 35 minutes of rigorous stretching and breathing. Let your arms go down by your side. Exhale. Inhale, the arms go high, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, fold at the hips. You can bend the knees if you'd like. Look in towards the heart. Inhale, straighten the back, look out in front of you. Exhale, take the left leg back and drop to the back knee. Inhale, straighten both legs and bring the chin to the front knee. Exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms go back and then up. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front leg, head towards the knee. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and sit on your heels to child's pose. Inhale, dive between the wrists, look up and back to upward facing dog. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Gaze between your heels or between the knees. Or maybe look down your nose toward your own navel. Deep breaths in and out the nose throughout the entire practice. Inhale, bring the right leg forward between the hands, back knee down, arms come up. Exhale, twisting to the right, left elbow to the right knee, hands in prayer, look behind you. Deep breath. Inhale, face forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet together, standing forward, fold. Inhale, arms come high, standing. Exhale, fold at the hips, hands to the mat, look in. Inhale, look up and forward, straight back. Exhale, right leg back and down to the back knee. Inhale, straighten both legs, chin to the front knee. Exhale, back knee down. Inhale, arms go back and then up. Look to the thumbs. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the knee, head towards the knee. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and sit on the heels. Inhale, dive between the wrists, look up and back to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. If your legs are straight, lift your kneecaps by flexing the quadriceps. Keep your navel stationary and breathe deeply into the rib cage. Feel each fingertip pad gripping the ground softly. Long neck, soft tongue. Inhale to bring the left leg forward between the hands, back knee down, arms come up. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Look behind you, deep breath. Inhale, face forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, step the feet together, hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, standing, arms come up. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, arms come high and straight. Exhale, fold at the hips. You can always bend the knees if it's more comfortable. Inhale, look up and forward. Exhale, left leg back and down. Inhale, arms go back and then up. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, head towards the knee. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and lower down to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing, look up and back. Exhale, downward facing. Step the feet together in down dog. Inhale, left leg goes back and up to three-legged dog. Point to the left foot and try to have a straight line from the left heel to the wrists. Deep breaths. Gaze to the standing knee. Exhale, bring the left leg down. And as you inhale, step the right leg forward between the hands. Back knee down, arms come up. Exhale, twisting to the right, left elbow outside the right knee. You can do the first variation or second variation, arms open, look behind you, deep breath. Inhale, facing forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, stand, arms high, look up. Exhale, fold at the hips, look in towards the heart. Inhale, straight back, look forward. Exhale, right leg back and down to the bottom knee. Exhale, or inhale, arms come back and up. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, head to knee. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, lower down to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing, look up and back or between the eyes. Exhale, downward facing. Step the feet together in down dog. Inhale, the right leg back and up. Straight line from wrists to right heel. Gaze to the standing knee. Aim and try to have the standing heel on the ground. Deep breaths, tongue off the roof of the mouth. Exhale, bring the leg down. Inhale, the left foot comes forward between the hands. Back knee down. Arms come up. Exhale, twisting to the left, right elbow outside the left knee, arms open, or first variation. Gaze behind you, deep breath. Inhale, facing forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, standing, arms come high. And exhale, hands to the sides. Last time. Inhale, arms come high, reach tall, stretch. Exhale, fold, look in towards the heart. Inhale, straight spine, look forward. Exhale, left leg back and down. Inhale, the arms go back and up for 5 breaths. The palms can be open or closed. You can gaze up or to the horizon. Just have straight arms and push the hands higher. Keep the feet and toes relaxed. Deep breaths in and out the nose. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, head towards the knee. 5 breaths. Pull deeper into the lunge with the right hamstring. Gently push the back foot down into the ground. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up, or between the eyebrows. Keep the hands over the front knee and push away. Deep breaths. Exhale, hands come to the mat, step back and lower down to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing, look up and back. Exhale, downward facing. Step your feet together. Inhale, left foot goes back and up. And bend the left leg and take a slight twist as you look under the left armpit. Keep the right knee facing forward and push out tremendously through the left arm. Feel the whole left side body stretching from wrist to knee. Inhale, come back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, right foot between the hands, back knee down, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. First, second, or third variation is to catch the back foot with the back hand. Gaze behind you, 5 deep breaths. Create distance between the right shoulder and the right hip. Lengthen the spine, relax the face. Inhale, face forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, hands to the mat, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, standing. And exhale, forward fold, look in. Inhale, look forward, straight spine. Exhale, right leg back and down. Inhale, arms back and then up for 5 breaths. Hands can be open or closed. You can look up or to the horizon. Keep the jaw passive and a small, subtle smile behind your face. And your toes stay relaxed. Exhale, interweave the fingers over the front knee, head towards the knee. And pull deeper into the lunge with the left hamstrings. Deep breaths. Relax the elbows into the side ribs. Inhale, push the chest away, look back and up. Keep the neck long by opening the jaw, keeping the lips closed. Gently push the back foot down into the mat. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and lower down to low push-up position. Inhale, upward facing, look up and back. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Step your feet together in down dog. Inhale, right foot back and up. Exhale as you bend the right knee and take a twist as you look under the right armpit. The left knee continues to face forward. Push out through the right palm and feel the right side body stretch all the way from the right wrist to the right knee. Inhale back to three-legged dog and exhale down to down dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, back knee down, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow outside the right knee or left knee. First, second, or third variation would be to catch the back foot. Create space and distance between the left hip and the left shoulder. Gaze behind you, deep breaths in and out the nose. Inhale, face forward, hands in prayer. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, standing, arms high, straighten the arms high for 5 breaths. You can gaze up or to the horizon, tailbone towards the heels, navel in. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, hop the feet, shoulder width apart, soft landing, hands to hips, chest up. Exhale, fold at the hips, grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Relax the elbows in towards the calves. Bend the knees as much as comfortable. Maybe place your torso on your thighs. Choose a point behind you to gaze or look down your nose in towards your heart. Deep breaths. Let the torso and abdomen pull you deeper, not the arms. Exhale, step on your hands, toes up to the palm heels, bend the knees as much as necessary. Look up, inhale, and exhale, fold again. Choose a point behind you or look down your nose toward your navel. Use your toes to massage your palm heels. Inhale, look up, keep the hands where they are. Exhale, hands towards the hips. Inhale, lift the chest standing. And exhale, hop your feet together, soft landing. Inhale, open to the right about 3.5 feet. Pivot to the back of your mat. Exhale, left hand behind the back. Bend the right knee, catch the right inner thigh, and fold over into triangle. Straighten both legs. Inhale, left hand goes towards the sky. The right hand grabs the right big toes or can grab the calf or the shin or use a block if you have it. Gaze to the top hand or down or to the horizon, whatever feels best on your neck. Deep breaths. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, come up through middle, pivot to the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the left thigh. Catch behind the back, the left inner thigh with the right hand. Fold left hand to the left big toes or calf or shin. Inhale, right hand goes toward the sky. The right hand can also go to the right hip. Look to the top hand or down or to the horizon, the same as you did the first side. Feel the inner and outer foot arches connecting to the ground equally. Exhale, bend the left leg. Inhale, come up through middle, pivot to the back of your mat again. And exhale, revolve the left hand down, outside or inside of the right foot. Inhale, right hand goes to the sky or to the right hip. You can look up, down, or to the horizon. Both legs should be straight. You can also use a block here under your left hand. Straight spine. Every exhale takes the twist deeper. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up and pivot to the front of the mat. Exhale, revolve the right hand down into revolve triangle. Do the same variation you did to the first side. Lengthen from the crown of the head down to the tailbone. Both legs should be straight. The back foot is at a 45-degree angle and the front foot is parallel with the length of the mat. Look down, exhale, inhale, come up. Exhale, step your feet together at the front of the mat, soft landing. Inhale, open wider to the right this time, pivot to the back of your mat. Exhale, lunge deep on the right leg, bring the right elbow to the right knee or the right hand to the ground. Inhale, left hand over to side angle. Straight line from the left ankle to the left wrist. Gaze to the left hand or to the horizon, whatever feels better on your neck. Deep breaths. Keep the right knee over the right ankle. It tends to turn in. Toes are relaxed. Inhale, come up through the middle, straight legs, pivot to the front of the mat, and exhale, lunge deep on the left leg and take the same variation, either elbow on the knee or hand to the ground. Right arm overhead. Deep breaths. Feel the rib cage expand with each inhale. The back foot is turned in at a 45, the toes are soft. Reach the right wrist away from the right ankle. Inhale, come up through the middle, straight legs. Exhale, step your feet together at the front of the mat, soft landing. Inhale, as you step to the middle of the mat, and the arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, hands behind you. Inhale, hands come in front, hands to prayer, bend the knees, and bring the hands into the heart for a toe balance. Tall spine. Soft gaze to the horizon. Drop the tongue from the mouth. Deep breaths. And on an exhale, slowly lower your knees to the mat in front of you. Sit on your heels, point the feet, and rest. Hand in hand, thumbs touching. Continue to focus on your breath and keep the tongue off the roof of the mouth. We're going to do a headstand now. If you don't want to do a headstand, you can just take child's pose. Or interlock your fingers behind your head, create a triangle base with your forearms. Straighten your legs and bring your feet in as close as you can. You can bring one heel to the butt or maybe both heels to the butt. And inhale to take the legs high if you wish, or keep them down. This is a headstand even with the feet on the ground. Always an inhale as the feet come up, and an exhale when the feet come down. When you come down out of your headstand, always take a child's pose with the head resting on the ground for a few breaths. In headstand, push down tremendously through the elbow and wrists. It should be a heavy, full connection with the forearm on the ground. A little weight on the crown of the head. Gaze towards the nose tip. Reach the legs and feet tall. Deep breaths in and out the nose, always. And if you're still in a headstand, exhale to bring the feet down under control. And when the feet touch the ground, walk the feet back, bend the knees, and sit on the heels and rest in child's pose. I like to drag my forehead a little bit side to side to decompress my neck. Just do what feels good and continue to focus on your breath. Never let go of the breath throughout the practice. Inhale, come forward into tabletop, and then scoot your knees forward to come to seated. And on an exhale, lie back on your back. Maybe you'd like to put a blanket under your shoulders so that your head drapes off the edge of the blanket. This helps with neck alignment. The feet come up and over. Interlock your hands behind your back to scoot your shoulders down, and then support your back with your palms, fingers face towards the butt, and inhale as the feet come up. You can also stay in the plow pose where the feet are down, or just take a happy baby for this shoulder balance sequence. If you're in a shoulder stand, gaze to the toes or to the navel. Do not turn your head side to side. Press the elbows and triceps down into the ground. Keep the tongue off the roof of the mouth. And have the legs be soft and let them sink into the hip sockets. And exhale to bring the feet down over the head. If the feet do not touch the ground, continue to support the back. If they do touch the ground, consider interlocking the hands behind the back with straight arms and push the feet into the ground with straight legs. Or you can just press the palms down into the ground. Gaze towards the navel, deep breath. And on an exhale, lower the spine down and straighten the legs out in front of you. Inhale as you arch the upper back and bring the crown of the head towards the ground. Tailbone and head stay on the ground. Point the feet. You can rest the arms by the side or bring the hands together with straight arms down by the hips and reach the arms away. Deep breath. Keep the legs alive and active. Arch the back. Pull the crown of the head towards the tailbone. Exhale, slide the head back to bring the back down. Inhale, plant the feet by the hips with bent knees. Push the triceps down, and inhale, lift the hips into the air. Tuck the chin and gaze towards the navel. Bend the elbows so the fingers face towards the sky, or point towards the sky, and push the elbows down into the ground. Keep the foot arches alive and active, and pull your buttocks towards your knees. Exhale, lower the spine down. Pull the knees in towards the body. Deep breaths. And on an exhale, roll to a side and inhale up to seated. Straighten your legs Push your palms down beside you. Inhale, shrug the shoulders, and exhale, push into the ground, tuck the chin, look toward the navel. Pull the toes back towards the navel with straight legs. Engage the legs. Deep breaths. Embody the shape of an L. And if you feel little knots or butterflies in your lower tummy, that means you're doing it correctly. Exhale as you forward fold, grab the big toes with peace fingers or use a strap. Exhale, fold, round the head in, look towards the stomach or navel. If you'd like a little more shoulder engagement, you can bend the elbows out and up towards the sky as you hold your feet. Deep breaths. And allow the breath and the strength of your abdomen to pull deeper into the pose and not your arms. It's okay to bend your knees or put a bolster or a block under your knees. Inhale, straighten, look up with straight arms. Exhale, plant the hands behind you about 8 to 12 inches, fingers face forward. Straighten the legs, point the feet, straighten the arms. And inhale, lift the navel to the sky with straight legs. If this is too difficult, you can bend your knees more. Drop the head back or keep it neutral. Gaze between the eyebrows. Navel more towards the sky. Deep breaths. Breathe into the armpits. Exhale, sit. Straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the right leg to the left inner thigh. Exhale, fold forward, catch the inside wrist, that's the right wrist, or just grab your foot, shin, or strap. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. You're trying to get your third eye, your forehead, to your left knee. It's okay if it doesn't reach, it's just an idea. You can also bend the straight leg. Deep breaths. Try to keep your torso squared with the straight leg, the left leg, and relax your right hip. Lengthen both side ribs. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant the right hand behind your butt, fingers face back. And inhale, lift the hips to the counter pose. Right knee, left foot stay on the ground. Left arm comes overhead, palm faces down. Gaze to the horizon or to the top hand. It is a back bend. Push the left ankle away from the left wrist. Deep breaths. And exhale, sit and straighten both legs. And then inhale, bend the left leg to the right inner thigh. Exhale, fold. Catch the same variation of the bind you did. Look up as you inhale. And exhale, round the spine and bring the forehead to the right knee. Engage the right leg, pull the right toes back towards the body with the strength of the shin muscles. Relax the left hip. Deep breaths, tongue off the roof of the mouth. Each inhale goes to about 90% lung capacity and exhales down to about 10%. The breath pulls you deeper into the pose. Inhale, look up with straight arms. Exhale, left hand behind the butt, fingers face back on the mat. And inhale, lift the hips to the counter pose. Push out especially through the outside edge of the front foot. Gaze to the top hand, palm faces down. Stretch the right wrist away from the right hand. Exhale as you sit. Scoot to the back of your mat as you inhale, cross your ankles. Exhale, walk your hands forward to drop your hips down. Inhale, look up and back. Exhale, look over one shoulder. Inhale, look up and back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale, look up and back. And exhale to a downward dog. Step your feet together in down dog. Inhale, right leg back and up. Keep the legs straight in three-legged dog. Pull the toes in to dorsiflexion and turn the toes out to a 90 degree. This external rotation of the right hip engages the glutes and the deep external rotators of the right hip. Straight line from the right ankle to the wrists. Exhale the right leg down, inhale left leg up. This is three-legged dog variation B. The toes turn out, externally rotate the left thigh. Straight line from the left thigh to the wrists. Gaze to your standing knee. Deep breaths. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, come forward to high push-up, and exhale, lower down to your belly. Hands down by the hips, palm faces up. Inhale, lift the upper back and the legs, the heels together, straight legs, gaze to the third eye or between the eyebrows. Deep breaths. Exhale as the palms come down under the elbows. Keep up in cobra, little to no weight in the hands. Engaging the lower back, the glutes. Look up, deep breaths. Find your scapula as you breathe. Long neck. Exhale, lower down, hands under the elbows, toes under the heels. Inhale, slide up to upward facing. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to high push-up position. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, arch the upper back by pushing into the ground with the hands. Exhale, kick yourself in the butt with the heels. Reach back for the ankles or shins. Grab them with your hands. Inhale, kick into your hands. Look up between the eyes into bow position. You're balancing on your navel or your hip bones. Try not to rock side to side or forward and back. Just deep breaths. Keep the jaw passive and the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Exhale, lower down, release the ankles, hands under the elbows, toes under the heels. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet a little wider and a little bit closer to your wrists in downward dog. And exhale as you take the left wrist to the right ankle, palm faces out. Grab the ankle, look under the right armpit, and all four limbs should be straight in this version of twisted dog. Inhale, bring the left hand back to the mat, and exhale, right hand to the left ankle, palm faces out. Grab the ankle, look under the left armpit. All four limbs are straight. Deep breaths. Straight line from the left wrist to the hips. Push out through the standing arm tremendously. Inhale, hand comes back to the mat. Exhale, normal down dog for a breath. Inhale, hop your feet forward to between your wrists. And exhale, take a deep squat. Tuck your armpits in front of your knees, plant the hands, fingers point out slightly, and come into crow pose. Pour weight into the wrists, and maybe lift one heel and then the other, or maybe both. You don't need to lift your feet to do crow pose, you just pour weight into the hands. Sometimes it helps to have bent elbows. Look forward and round your spine like the hood of a cobra. If your heels are up, kick yourself in the butt, and feet should be together. Exhale as you lower down and separate the feet to a deep squat. Point the feet out, makes it easier to bring the heels down. Exhale as the right shoulder comes in front of the right knee, palm faces down on the ground. And inhale, left hand up. Look to the top hand, a kind of twisted squat. Long spine. You can also put props under your heels if it's difficult for your heels to come down. Exhale as the left shoulder comes in front of the left knee, plant the palm. And inhale, right hand goes to the sky and gaze to the top hand. Exhale, arm comes down, sit back on your butt. Bend the left leg under the right and the right leg comes over the left. Right ankle touches left knee. Plant the right foot into half Lord of Fish pose. You can either hug the right knee into the twist or bring the left arm over top of the right knee, hands in prayer, or maybe even reach down with the left arm towards the right foot. The right arm comes out behind you, straight arm. Each inhale lengthens the spine, exhale twists the spine. Gaze out of the right corners of your eyes. Inhale, look forward, keep the body where it is, and then exhale, switch your legs. The right leg comes under the left leg over the right, ankle touches knee, and take the same variation of the pose you did to the first side. The right leg is pointed towards behind you, and the left foot is planted squarely on the ground. Ankle touches knee. The straight arm behind you, the left arm palm faces up. You can even bring the thumb to the pointer finger for a mudra. Drop the tongue from the mouth, deep breath. Inhale, face forward, and exhale, find a comfortable seated position, maybe crossed legs. You can also put a prop underneath your hips to elevate the hips. It helps to have the knees below the hips, or also to have a little arch in your lower back. Any hand position will do. Maybe back of the wrists rest on the knees, or palm and palm, thumbs touching. You can interlock your fingers, or even all of the fingertip pads, the tips touching. Tuck your chin, drop your tongue, and focus on your breathing. It helps to close your eyes, to focus on your breathing, to limit external distractions. And visualize each inhale passing over the throat with a deep ujjayi sound, like a seashell out to your ear. The energy descends to the base of the pelvis on the inhales, and exhale, the energy ascends to the base of the throat in a cyclical manner. Lengthen the breath and keep an equal pressure throughout the duration of the inhale and exhale. The exhales are equal in length to the exhales. See a bright blue dot at the base of your throat between your collarbones, and this is the point from which the ujjayi sound, or the ocean sound, emanates from. And lengthen your breath more with control. If your face tenses, if you feel pressure in your temples, you're lengthening too much for your current capacity. Lengthen the breath only as much as your body and face can stay relaxed. And allow your hips to release and your spine to grow tall. The jaw stays relaxed and the tongue is off the roof of the mouth. Feel the ribs expand in all directions with each inhale. And at the base of every exhale, the navel tucks in towards the spine a little more. The inner ear, the space between the ears, is relaxed. And your cranium rests gently at the top of your cervical spine. Continue to focus on your breath, deep breathing. This is preparation for meditation. Think of it as an easy meditation to focus on your breath. Hence, the entire yoga practice is a moving meditation as you focus on your breathing. Continue to breathe or conclude your breath practice and prepare for final resting pose, Shavasana. Lie back. The palms face up by the sides, legs relaxed. Allow your body to sink into the ground. Close your eyes, or maybe even cover your eyes. I won't guide you through Savasana for this video. You can stay here as long as you like. And when you finish your Savasana, you reach your arms overhead in an inhale and exhale, roll to your favorite side and rest your head and your arm in a fetal position. And then you inhale to come up to seated slowly and say your final prayers or intentions. And this concludes your practice. Namaste.